that's... Eddie, you idiot. That alarm definitely was working. That's how cars work. Their batteries never die. Never die. Have you ever had your car's battery die? No. Obviously not. Also, car alarms weren't invented in the 50s. Your car shouldn't make that sound. That's a 70s thing. I think? Yeah. Certainly in the movies. I think that's what you'd have to expect from Fallout is like, do movies in the 50s feature cars going wee 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 when you punch them? No, that's an 80s kind of movie. Also, or 70s. I'm pretty sure the 70s already had car alarms. But the movies themselves, I don't think started... I don't remember. Maybe 70s movies have that. I don't know. I am not the best connoisseur of movies. But that felt cheap. And very out of place. Absolutely out of place. Collapsed over pass tunnel. On solid ground. Building the American dream. Oh, that's the vaults. No, it isn't. That's the nukes. Right. Now, where's this tunnel? Keep out. Enter collapsed... Compass tunnel?
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the eyebots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
Whitley was really protective of his eyebots, huh? He sounds more like a father than an inventor in these logs. I can't believe they proved that. I've met enough robots to know they're more than just machines. I can see why you left that place then. I hope those bastards got what was coming for them. Let's press on. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Look at me telling the video game what it wants to hear. Is that a death claw? What the hell? Did the death claw just die? That's part of a trap. The Deathclaw just died. Oh, hi. Oh, they're friends. You killed the Deathclaw. You're friends. That was a Deathclaw. The NCR trooper. Bravo mission orders. Dog tag. What do we have here? At 600 hours, Bravo team will conduct sweep and clear operations in advance of the main force. Early intelligence suggests the tunnels are only sparsely populated by small subterranean semi-humanoids, which are easily cowed by bright light and loud noises. Bravo team has been issued flashbang grenades for this purpose and is expected to meet minimal resistance. Well, I have my... Oh, it's another tail gun. Or, not tail gun, but nail gun. I'm very good at names. I can fix mine as well. I suppose. There really is no reason. But you got killed! So they're afraid of bright lights. I wonder if my flashlight takes care of that. Got some rockets there with that plastic skeleton on top. Uh-huh. Caravan crate. Some pork and beans. I mean, I can't say no to pork and beans. There we go. And more pork and beans. Okay, it turns out I can say no to pork and beans. And we just keep finding those posters that I'm definitely gonna miss. Eddie, don't mess with the things, not computers. I was gonna say don't mess with the computers. What are you talking about? What do you like? I see something back there. Oh, there's more NCR Rangers in here. They don't have orders, though. Is that... Oh, that's the... That's not even the skybox. That's just a texture back there, pretending to be the sky. Okay, let's follow the light, I suppose. As long as it's not a Deathclaw, we're good. You can go home, courier. Without a coma. So we know Ulysses is not a fan of comas. Despite his diatribes. Hello! Aren't you cute? They're friendly. Oh, they're not. What? What is this? Oh, it's nothing. Okay. Hulking Tunneler. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of money. Not that I need money. But it is a lot of money, so I'll take it. I don't think there's anything else in here. That is a cool introduction to the tunnelers. I don't think they're particularly dangerous, though. See, they're friendly. Two of them. Friendly. Nope. Oh, hi! So I don't know where they come from. I think we're following the lights. But I think they spawn around us as well. But they also announced their presence. Oh, look at that. This is a magical land. Where car batteries exist. Rather, car alarms exist. And their batteries don't die. Because of all that. What? What are you talking about? I know you're gonna show up. There you are. Don't be afraid, Eddie. Just some little kitty cats. Who doesn't like a good kitty cat? Okay, I'm stuck. I'm literally, like, stuck proper. You killed Eddie. Did you kill Eddie? You didn't kill Eddie. I'm not 100% sure what's going on, by the way. I'm having a lot of trouble landing hits. Or seeing anything. Eddie? Get up. I didn't know. Yes. I didn't know you were immortal. Speaking of which. I need to repair my weapon. Perfect. Well, it's a good thing he's immortal. Little bit of radiation. And high road, half mile. I think. Is that where we need to go? It is where we need to go. Ooh, thunder right as we click there, huh? Well, no more tunnelers then.
There you are. You went quiet for a time. And that signal came in strong from your machine, like a heartbeat. Made your way through old world towns, the tunnels that join them. Now, the high road. For all you've seen behind you, there's worse along this stretch. Deathclaws hunt the marked men, and they also hunt what burrows below.
What burrows below? You mean those creatures in the underpass?
Tunnelers. Predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below.
When you say slower death for the Mojave, you mean they're spreading out from the divide?
Death will come from below. In the divide, need to watch the sky and ground. Mojave will be easy prey for them. They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunting groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave, once they draw blood. Seeing them tear apart Deathclaws, Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds.
Denver hounds. Denver's far to the east, Legion territory.
Mojave and the Divide are the only places I've walked. Walked the east, too, before the bull came. Then, much like the Mojave before the bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job.
This guy never answers any of my questions straight. Never says yes, never explains things, just goes on another diatribe about things without using the subject. Like, for example, if I were to say this sentence, I would say, I found some recordings from you in Hopeville. If you were the one to say it, he would say, Hopeville, found some recordings there. Been something or other. He doesn't say I, or, yeah. Those marked men in Hopeville, some had strange masks and blades I'd never seen before.
They bear false versions of Legate Benuse's mask, the one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while the divide tears at them.
Other marked men had NCR gear. Also, there's no marked women, I'm now realizing. And they weren't carrying masks or blades?
For the two-headed bear, NCR, they don't have symbols in the same way Legion does. They revere their mines and explosives, guns. That is their religion. Death from afar. Take pride in it.
Whatever they were carrying, they were fighting side by side with the ones in Legion armor.
Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the bear and bull shared across the battlefield now turned against the divide. Few survived. Intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion.
Ooh! I'm gonna ask him a question. What do you mean?
The why of it. Hoover Dam. The bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Kaiser, House. You'd think the whole world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But once found, it was all Caesar could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol, big enough to challenge him. And the divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the divide belongs to history.
Does it, though? I found some recordings from you in Hopeville.
The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. You know the divide better than I thought. Had tech from the Big Empty. Recorder a woman gave me. Didn't survive the road. on its last legs. Cast it and the tapes aside. Weren't worth the words anyway. Not like I'd forget what happened. If you heard them, nothing but ramblings, reminders for a man who doesn't need them. Probably more lying from here to the divide.
Yeah, so the woman is Christine, for sure. I mean, it makes sense. It could be somebody else, obviously. You wouldn't have recorded those messages if they didn't matter to you.
Maybe not. Who's to say? You, perhaps, found them, heard them after I cast them aside. Maybe there was purpose in that. If they matter, if history matters, we'll see at the end of the road.
If this is the high road, where does it lead?
At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine I'm with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville.
You have a lot of hate for the robot with me. I can hear it in your voice.
Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. You're a machine. It's just a tool, made of the wreckage of the divide. All that was brought here.
When we first spoke in Hopeville, you mentioned you'd sworn not to kill me. Why?
You know the why of it. If you don't, I do. And that's enough. Shows trust only walks so far west. Earned more than that, though, getting this far. We walk the same road, carry the same colors. Can't break that by making the road red. Want more than that? Walk the divide. Answers will come. Closer you get to home. You and that machine.
I've never been here before, at least not from this road.
Many in the Mojave think the divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was.
I just now realized why he doesn't answer questions. Not all the time. Like, what makes you think this leads home? See if his first line is a direct answer to this question. I'm gonna say that. But the thing is, so you're saying I walked this road once from another direction, from west to east to home? What? The point is, any of these lines is gonna lead to the same long dialogue line. Maybe the first line is different, but it's gonna be the same answer. He's gonna give me the same answer, very similar. And that's why he doesn't answer directly, because they would have to make different answers. He's standoffish in his dialogue, and because of that, he comes off. He's like really arrogant, really pompous, and really self-aggrandizing. I think it's just what makes you think this leads home.
All roads lead back to one's home. Not your birthplace, maybe, but home. Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind, a moment where you know who you are, the history of it, and they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home.
You're crazy. Your head's messed up worse than the divide.
And you've forgotten. Forgotten everything. Careless. As careless with futures then as you are now in the Mojave. It was you walking that road that kept the divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new nation, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line.
There's no supply line to the Mojave beyond the Long 15.
Not anymore. If one existed, the two-headed bear would have claimed it. And it tried to. NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun, and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
Will you, though? Will you be waiting? This guy is definitely characterized as he's just annoying. I think, like, even his dialogue lines, even my dialogue lines, I should say, were about how he's crazy and all that sort of stuff. That's not by mistake. That's not a random thing. That's absolutely how he's characterized. He's crazy. Do you see something? Oh. What is that? Travel service. Yeah, but... I don't think this truck has anything. You know what? I think we are actually in that place that I said we weren't gonna go to. Did you find something? Yeah, remember that place that we looked at and I said we're not gonna go there. We just looked at it through the binoculars. Yep. I don't like that. Maybe I can do something about this. Eddie. You idiot. Do you freeze them? I wonder. Anyway, what did I blow that nuke for? A suitcase. With pre-war money that over-encumbers me. I think we're going up there. Down with the pre-war money. And post-war money. Are we going up there? No. I mean, yes, but this is the direction that we're supposed to go. Let's see what is up there. Ah! My arms! What happened there? Where... I have a lot of doctor's bag. I didn't even... Oh, Eddie? Are you blowing mines? Oh, they must be back here. Yeah, this is like... We're above. Oh, there's... Yeah. Ooh, interesting. Okay, lock has been broken. Murslurper review. Tales of Chivalry. Some magazines. Satchel charge box. Yeah, satchel charges. And a Ulysses log. Okay, that's what we're here to do.
Big, empty. There's something hidden there. A crater. Past wind and sand. So deep in the desert, there's no turning back. Finding the crater was an accident. Was following the weather patterns. The divide sky torn like that. Man's violence, not nature's. That violence in the sky had a source. Tracked it, like following a river current. Left the colors to mark my way, like always. In case someone finds them, learns the pattern. The courier might. But I thought sand and wind would never end. Came to the crater. And there was an old world facility. A weather station at the edge. Still raking the sky with electricity and generators. And beyond it, saw the rest of the old world hell there. All carved up like garden plots. Had to see what was there. Couldn't leave it be. Things asleep in the big empty. The Brotherhood woke them up. Can't move quiet any more than the two-headed bear can. And when they woke up, it was like all of history waking up at once. Almost didn't make it out. Almost. Left with answers I never intended.
What's that sound? Oh, it's a Deathclaw. It's the good Deathclaws, though. Where was it? Where the hell was that Deathclaw? Homemade. I don't... Are they above or something? Eddie, what are you messing with? Oh, here they come. It's fine. Good. I hope it kills all the Deathclaws. Are you back? It didn't kill any of the Deathclaws. Shouldn't it have? Hey. That works. Maybe it almost killed the Deathclaw. I think that guy was injured. The ruined highway interchange. Well, yes. It is ruined. Survivor's footlocker. I mean, there's a hatchet in here. Marked trooper armor. Yeah, but what about the Murd Slurp review? Patriot cookbook. Il Fantoma. I need the ones where I barter better. I think I do, anyway. I'm not really sure what the survivor was surviving, though. Potentially the Deathclaws. Yeah, probably the Deathclaws.
All due respect, sir, I think you're making a mistake. We're close to a breakthrough with the Duraframe eyebots. I can feel it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I understand that we need the Duraframe assets for Hellfire armor, but... No, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. I'll tell the team to start disassembling the ED series prototypes right away. Eddie, you little rascal, were you eavesdropping again? I think those videos you watch are a bad influence on you. How much of that did you hear? Didn't Dr. Grant say she'd upgraded your navigational systems? And I think I have an idea. How'd you like to be just like Ralphie?
Sounds like Dr. Whitley was a bit of a rogue element. Do you record everything that's said around you? Really? Well, I'd better be careful what I say to you, huh? No, Eddie, I don't want to hear your recordings of human mating calls. It's just wrong. Let's get going. And the human mating calls would be just, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Something to that extent. We have lead-lined metal boxes with auto-inject stim packs. They have those? This level of radiation might not be very good for me. What? So they just dropped those over here. Okay.